A restless yearning stirs from the depths of our heart, calling for silence, peace, freedom and light. No one can impede our search for the state from which we came, to which we belong, and to which we will return. So listen to the teachings of the heart. It is the guiding star of our night. Embrace truth, love, and selflessness as we return to the divine light. Any darkness within will disappear as the light of truth shines into the murk, touching and merging with the light in our hearts, preparing us to return to the state of light from which we originate. Our deep and undeniable yearning is a call that rises from the essence of our being, urging us to embrace the eternal that is known but still unseen. And as it calls, an answer comes. Light breaks through into our essence of light. A new light is born in our hearts, and eternity rejoices. A divine touch awakens the eternal treasure of our soul to a state of presence that we have overlooked and forgotten for so long. A blessing occurs in the chamber of our heart. It is a gentle touch by the divine ray of light, and by its soft, shining presence, we find ourselves on a journey, awakened from a deep sleep. We find ourselves on a path on which illusions will dissolve in the light, and on which the hereunto hidden divine nature becomes unhidden. While on our sacred quest, we learn that true freedom is not found externally, but in the liberation of our soul from the chains of ignorance and the attachments that we have created. The darkness of our ignorance will be expelled, and our enemy, our illusion, will be driven out. We start to see by the light we seek that this light is not a distant sun, but a supreme radiant light within the chamber of our heart, waiting to illuminate our ways with wisdom, love, profound bliss that only can arise from inner peace. How deep did our soul sink into its slumber? How far did we drift from our original state of light? Do we remember the state of freedom, hidden as the secret of all secrets in our hearts? It calls and it calls. It never ceases its call. It speaks in a subtle, soundless, and wordless inner voice. Come to me. Return to my light, O inner light that belongs to me. Wake up from your slumber. Digest all old so that my light may rise in you, so that you will fulfill the promise of awakening in my light. And while the call commences in the chaos of our being, the light seed of our original state resonates. The light seed of our heart answers to the call of light. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can withhold its unfolding. Once light is known, once light is tasted, once light has touched our essence of light, then nothing will stop us from growing back into our original light form, emerging from its seed, reaching out to the light from which it came. While we overcome the old by adhering to the light, we obtain eternal peace. Fear and birth and death are dispelled. We are now truly born in the light. Dear fellow seeker of this light, our inner compass of the light is calibrated by the light and directs us to the light, so that we once again will merge into the light. The eternal light seed in our heart has broken open and now shows its first outlines drawn by light. It opens like a rosebud of light that leans towards the light. The divine light arises from within, while an awakening occurs with immeasurable joy. And with hard work and intuitive ease, we meet and merge with the divine. Our heart and mind become imbued with truth while they merge in the freedom of the light. An eternal bliss is obtained, while our heart sings the glorious praises of the Lord of all life. And wherever we look, we see the divine love pervading. Wherever we listen, we hear the unstruck melody of the Word. The Word that is the ambrosial food that has satisfied the deep hunger of our souls. Those who choose to enshrine this radiance within their hearts, their old dark ways will be dispelled by the light. As our mind receives this touch of light, a new understanding grows like a new flower of comprehension. The outlines of the light previously known by the heart become consciously witnessed within and without. The divine, the immaculate, and the pure are from now on kept safe within the halls of the mind. The divine is now seen within and beyond. Dear fellow journeyman, cherish the essence of the divine. We are in the company of the holy, which is witnessed everywhere. Light has merged into the light. The sun that never sets has risen. Eternal peace has been found. Our fullest cooperation with the light has begun. Our choices no longer deviate from the wisdom of the light. Our old ways and patterns foreign to the dimension of the light are relinquished, while an entirely new soul-based light being arises. Habits change, ways change, and reactions change. Patience, love, and openness replace old resistances. Hearts and minds become immaculate and filled with light, and it becomes clear what is light according to the laws of the light. Light is now in union with the light. The divine light has illuminated our souls. While we conquer our egos, we are united with the light. All our sins and impurities are washed away as we are absorbed in the truth of the eternal divine. Imbued with love and truth, we lovingly stay focused on the eternal divine and absorbed in its current. We find a profound inner peace. Our being has merged with the light. Our soul has returned home. Infinity inhabits the immaculate soul and makes the body shine like a brilliant, radiant star of light. The light is poured into our being through our servitude, while the mind becomes spotless, the soul becomes immaculate, and our whole being enlightened. It is by the divine will that we behold this blessed vision. And while we rest our single-minded attention on its subtle, untainted glimpse, all pains and sorrows are dispelled. O dear fellow seeker of light, when you are attuned to the presence of the divine light in all things, which is the resonant voice of the divine, you are enlightened. The light of your soul is now unified with the light of the Creator, while it sees divine light in everything. From this moment onwards, we serve self-forgotten with humility. Our lives become a beacon of light, through which a grace of kindness shines that can only belong to a rightful heir of the light. Only he or she who becomes a humble servant of the divine light and serves in the deepest humility becomes part of the divine light. It is through selfless service to soul's yearning for the light that eternal peace is obtained, while everyone is embraced by love. The servant's heart is always pure. Through his or her inner vision, he or she sees the divine within all. He or she remains immersed in a stream of light, he or she is one with the voice of the divine. She and he, who live a life in truth, bridge the heavens and the earth with a purified heart, mind, and deeds that are filled with light. Their minds remain detached from the world, while their hands are engaged in serving every living soul that yearns for the light. Like fragrance resides within the rose, so does the divine also reside in you. So why, dear friend, would you look for the divine light outside of yourself while it resides in your heart? The true human is only one who eradicates all selfishness from within, and who shows the light of her or his heart to all, spreading everlasting bliss in service of the light. In the heart of the true servant dwells the divine light. In the mind of the true servant dwells the divine light. In every action of the true servant dwells the divine light. And virtues of selflessness weave the mantle that adorns every true servant of the divine light.